Hi, Mr. Mean.
Hi.
How are you today?
Very well.
I'm Carie. I'll be your nurse. If you could just sit down right here. We're going to do a head-to-toe assessment on you today. Is that okay?
Yes, it is.
And the reason you're here is for a new patient. That's what, you don't have any complaints or anything like that.
Correct.
Today.
Correct.
But you do have some old injuries and things that bother you a little bit. You put on your history here that you have a shoulder injury.
Yes.
That
happened.
happened.
Accident.
And when was that?
That was in 97, 96.
And it still bothers you?
Well, occasionally. It was a class 1 separation, so sometimes I just move my arm the wrong way.
Okay. And then your knees, you have arthritis.
Yes.
And a back and hip injury.
Correct.
From jumping out of planes.
Correct.
Okay. A little bit of risky behavior there. Okay. And then you had your appendix removed.
That is correct.
And then I'm not seeing, and then the VA has on record that you have some mild PTSD.
Correct.
Okay. And everything else in your history that you're showing, you like hunting and hiking and skiing.
Jumping out of planes.
Me too. So everything else on here you've put, that you don't have any problems urinating, you don't have any problems sleeping, you don't have any problems laying back.
No.
All of that, you're saying that there's no problems with any of that.
Correct.
Okay. Great. So we weighed you in at 219, and your height is 72, so that makes your BMI right around not quite 30, so you might want to watch that a little bit. Okay. 25 is better. So, okay, so I'm just going to go from head to toe, that way I'm less likely to forget things.
Okay.
So, does that sound good?
That sounds great.
Okay, and if you don't mind, can we take your glasses off?
Sure.
Because I'm going to start with your head. So, and actually, before I do that, we'll get your vital signs too. Take your temperature, your blood pressure, your pulse, all of that stuff. So this goes right under your tongue, and you keep it there, and it just takes a second. Or more than a second. Mm-hmm. 97.5. And I'll do your pulse. Perfect. So your respirations are 18, your pulse is 74. And your temperature is 7.5. We'll do your blood pressure. You can just turn right here for me. Okay. Those two. Good. And are you in any pain right now?
No, no pain.
Okay. So I'm just gonna look at your head. Scalp is smooth, no lesion. And I've seen your eyes. Can you open and close your jaw opens and closes easily with no clicks. Eyes and eyelashes are symmetrical and normal. Lips are symmetrical and normal. Do you have any tenderness or pain?
No.
No tenderness or pain over the sinuses. I haven't seen any involuntary eye movement since we've had the interview, and he's been able to speak. Can you look? Okay. Corneal reflex is symmetrical. Okay, and then follow my light from here. This takes a minute. But you are doing great. Without moving your head. There we go. Perfect. He has demonstrates all cardinal positions of gaze. And let's see. Conjunctiva are, sclera are white. Cornea is clear, no edema. Let's look at this side too. So, yeah. Pupils round, reactive to light. Can you look up? Sclera are pink. Conjunctiva, pardon. Okay, and so I'm going to ask you to look close and then look over the wall. Okay, so you can look here and then in here. And also has a combination. So the ophthalmoscope is an instrument used to examine the eyes with a lens and a light, and you can see, you can better inspect the eyes and see inside them, the structures, the internal structures. Okay, external ears are free of lesions, bumps, symmetrical, they're at the right angle to the eye. Do you have any tenderness?
No.
Pain? So don't feel any lymph nodes around his ears. And so an otoscope could be used to look at the inside of the ear, and also has a lens and a light and a speculum. It's right here, and you can put a speculum on it. Oh, and there's the ophthalmoscope. Ophthalmoscope. No tenderness. Oh yes, a hearing test. Okay, so can you cover your right ear for me? Okay, and you can just, I'm just going to whisper something in your ear. And can you tell me what I said?
Lights, camera, Christmas.
Okay, and the other side? Okay, can you tell me what I said?
Walls, smiles, ceiling.
Very good. So demonstrates ability to hear bilaterally using the whisper test. Another way to test the hearing is with the, you can use the Weber's test, which uses a tuning fork. The tuning fork is fit on the palm of the hand, and then it's placed on top, and then, can you hear both sides? And you can hear bilaterally. It's easy to do on you because your hair. And then the other test that you can use is the Ren test, which you would hit it on the palm of your hand. It's the same way. And you would see the bone conduction to air conduction ratio. And as I said before, his nose looks midline and symmetrical. Can you cover one nostril and breathe out of the other? Any problems?
No.
Okay, and can you show the other side? Perfect. And also his lips are symmetrical, free of lesions. Can you open your mouth and let me see inside? Hard palate is free of lesions, pink. Can you say ah? I can see his uvula. It moves with voice. Can you stick your tongue out? And move it all directions that you can. Perfect. And one more time. Okay. Tonsils are pink and not swollen. No edema. Let's see if I missed anything. No bleeding of the gums. The gums are pink. No teeth missing. Okay. Moving on down to your neck. Neck is symmetrical. Can you shrug your shoulders against my person? Can you move your head against? Alright. Okay, no problems there. Let's see about your carotid pulse. Alright. And we palpated his carotid pulse bilaterally. Also, I forgot to do your temporal earlier. There it is. Okay, temporal pulse. Auscultated bilaterally. And no bruise in his neck. Trachea is midline. Thyroid not auscultated, which is fine, like, it's not enlarged. Okay, next we're going to listen to your lungs and check your back. Do you mind if we lift your shirt up?
No, it's fine.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is check for some tenderness back here, so I'm not going to hit you hard, but just wanted to give you a warning.
Okay.
Does that hurt or is it tender?
No.
Bother you any at all? No?
No.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. And can you breathe in and out really good? One more time. Okay. Expansion is symmetrical. His skin is smooth, free of lesions, bumps, it's symmetrical. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? I'll try this way. Okay. Can you breathe in and out through your mouth? Oops, sorry, hang on. Okay, one more time. And again. We're going to do this several times, okay? Can you do that again? Okay. Okay, perfect. All lung sounds clear bilaterally, posteriorly. And we'll do range of motion when I have you stand up here in a minute. Okay, I'm going to listen to your breath sound in the front too. Okay. Just going to go right up here. Okay. Breath sounds clear, bilaterally, anteriorly. His respirations are even and regular, and the skin in the chest area is not assessed. Okay, So we're also going to test your range of motion in your upper arms. So you can start by bringing them out here, and can you this way? And how about your hands? Isn't this interesting? What happened here?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. That was a wrist injury.
So
Motorcycle ride.
yep. So it definitely hinders your range of motion.
Yes.
Mhm.
I have somewhere around 90% range of motion.
Okay. And then, but this way's fine. This way you're good. This way you're good. And then your fingers too, then. And let's see here. And I'll try to push them in. Let me see. Okay. And can you squeeze my fingers? Strength is equal bilaterally. Let's see. And capillary refill is less than 1 second bilaterally. Let's see here. And then your range of motion here is okay. You can go both ways. And can you do it against my, with some resistance? Let's see. Push up against my hand. Strength is equal bilaterally. Can you come out? And, okay, let's do one arm at a time. So bring it up and above. Any problems?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do the other one? Good. And then can you do it behind your back? Any problems?
No.
So your shoulder injury doesn't affect your range of motion
No.
at all, or any activities or anything? You
No.
swim and
Yes.
all that. Okay. Did I miss any? We're good. You can move your fingers, no problem. And can you do the... Good. Awesome. Okay. So strength is equal bilaterally. Range of motion is good. On a female patient, you would also do a breast exam. You would start by assessing underneath their arm with, I'll support your arms, yeah. Assessing underneath their arm, and then having them lay back and going up and down, and then assessing the nipple. For men, you can assess them with them sitting up still in the same way. So I'm going to assess your heart and cardiac now, and usually in a health assessment you would have the shirt removed and you would look for pulsations. I don't see any pulsations in his neck, and I'll check on his abdomen in a minute when I do an abdominal exam. I'm just going to touch and then I'm going to listen. So I don't feel any thrills or heaves. Here. And then I'm going to listen to 5 places so that I can hear the different valves opening and shutting. You can hear them better in different places. So. What's that? Aortic, pulmonic. Let's see here. Herbs. Mid-clavicular. That's intercostal space. And at the apical pulse, I'm going to count here for 1 minute. Sorry to get in your space. You're still 72. I think you were 74 a minute ago. So apical pulse rate was 72. No murmurs, S1 and S2. No S3 or S4. That's good. Those are extra heart sounds that you don't want. Okay, and we're going to assess your abdomen next. I'm wondering if it. No, I think flat on your back would be good. Okay, and if you don't mind exposing your abdomen. Okay. Umbilicus is midline. There's no bumps, lesions, masses, pulsations. So we'll go on to listening. Bell sounds heard in all 4 quadrants, not hypo or hyper. No vascular sounds detected. To palpate too. So I'm just going to press in lightly and then a little bit harder the second time around, okay? And you just let me know if you have any tenderness, and I'm also feeling for lumps and bumps or masses or anything like that. Do you have any tenderness?
No.
Okay, no masses. So just a little bit deeper in it. No masses detected, no tenderness. You can go ahead and put it. Inguinal nodes and femoral pulses not assessed. And I forgot to do your cervical, your lymph nodes up here in your neck and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm remembering. Cervical, subclavicular, sublingual, no lymph nodes, palpable, I can't feel any lymph nodes. Okay, so lower extremities are symmetrical, free of lesions, no varicose veins. Like you got scratched right there. Yep. We will. Sorry, I know you have one. I'm just having a hard time finding it. I'm also going to check for a pulse right underneath here. Popliteal, posterior tibial, and dorsalis pedis pulses present. 2+ bilaterally. Skin is warm with no coolness to his feet. Feet are a little bit dry. No edema. And Capillary refill in his toes, bilaterally, less than 1 second. So patient has had equal strength bilaterally and can vocalize and answer questions. So I'm just going to touch some parts of your face, arms, hands, and feet, and you're going to tell me whether it's soft or sharp.
Okay.
Sound good? But you have to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Soft. Sharp. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Soft. Sharp. Soft. Sharp. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp.
Good. Perfect. Thank you. You can open your eyes. And we're going to do one more test. In this, I'm going to be, let me have your hand here. So I'm going to be like holding your hand here. And you're going to have your eyes closed, and I'm going to move my hand, and you're going to tell me whether it got closer to your body or further away.
Okay.
Okay? Close your eyes.
Closer. Further.
I'm going to do the other hand.
Closer. Further.
Okay, and I'm going to do your feet, your toes while you have your eyes closed.
Further. Closer. Further. Same.
Okay, we'll try it again. Right here and here.
Closer.
Okay, perfect. You can open your eyes. Okay, we're gonna check your pulse, not pulses, reflexes. Reflexes. So you have one in your, we're gonna check the one in your bicep, tricep, brachioradialis, Achilles, and patellis. Okay, so you just relax your arm and spine. I'm going to. Okay, and you take the hammer. This is to check the biceps. His arm is supposed to be at a 90-degree angle. You should be able to feel the tendon, and you hit your thumb instead of the tendon. I don't know if I can do it with my left hand. Not sure how you do it. There we go. And then for the biceps tricep. Nope, same thing. And you relax your arm. There we go. And you relax your arm. And you find the tendon. 'Cause 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 'c and then the brachioradialis. And the brachioradialis on this side. And then here you would find the tendon just below the patella and not get kicked. Probably that would be the best. You do it. Sorry. And the Achilles. So relax your foot into my hand. A little bit. And your foot into my hand. There we go. Brachioradialis. And we'll also assess for Bambinski. So what I do here is I'm going to use the end of this to just stimulate the bottom of your foot, and we'll see what happens. And his toes curl in. And his toes curl in. On a baby they fall out, so we don't want that. That should go away. Okay, and so lastly, you're going to demonstrate some heel-toe walking and standing on one foot and stuff like that, and then we will assess your eyes real quick. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, so if you'll stand up and just walk heel-to-toe for me. Perfect. Thank you. And then can you walk on your tiptoes? And on your heels. Good, perfect, thank you. And then lastly, I'll be right here. So with your feet together, I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes and stand for 10 seconds. And give you a little push. Able to compensate. Perfect. Thank you. And then, can you bend over and touch your toes for me? Oh, actually, let me look at your spine before you bend it over. Sorry. Okay, and then bend it over. Okay, spine is straight, you can stand up. And then can you kind of flex back a little and then rotate it? Any pain or tenderness?
No.
Spine has good range of motion. And I think all we have left is the eye exam. So, with your glasses on. Great. Thank you. Okay, and then just cover one eye. And this one.
EDFCZP. FELOPZD.
Okay.
DEFEPOTEC.
Okay, can you do this one?
LEFODFCT.
Okay. This one here is 2020, so can you do the other side?
EDFCZP. FELOZE.
Yep. Right there. Yep, good.
DEFEOTEC.
Can you do that one?
LETODPCT.
Good. And then with both eyes?
EDFCZP. FELOPZD. FEOTEC.
Good. So your 2020, you got it right with all, both eyes, you know, covered, and then both eyes. This is 2015. You got all of them right except one on that. So, can you take your glasses off and we'll try it? Just, you don't have to cover anything up. Let's try.
E.
Can you do this one?
E, B, F, C, Z, P.
Uh-huh.
Next line is F, E, L, O, P, Z, D.
Mm-hmm.
D, E, T, P, O, T, E, C.
Okay, so you're about 20 and 25 without your glasses.
Yeah.
So, good. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.